You're from Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Who the fuck is that?
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno.
I guess it is
that all
making me
depends.
mess around, go back. Let's see, what the fuck does he want to work at? Who the hell is he?
If you repair.
Let me upgrade the dungeons. Who the fuck knows? I'll probably need... I know I'll be able to use it at some point. Better sooner than later. Oh, it's much cleaner. Where's the dude to... Oh, that's the Dunreed Psion is the right signal. What is he?
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this place.
There's a lot to be fixed there. This is nice because it's still broken even through there, but this is also nice. This looks well and fixed up. There's a lot of room. Like, dude, it's like a fucking hotel. Oh, I can... Oh, nice. I can change them here also. Well, all of this needs to be fixed up.
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
Where the fuck is he? No, I'm missing something here. What about to recruit hirelings? Is that it? Do I need barracks? I made a mistake. I didn't even need to come here. Damn you, Obsidian! You have tricked me! My vengeance will be brutal. These are barracks, I suppose, if I remember right. Okay. Fair enough. Faire Jacques, donnez-vous, donnez-vous. The only place I didn't go was there. I might as well check it since I wasted this much time. That's a hand. A hand of a god. Nope. Well, that was a pleasant waste of time. Oh, I can just... Oh, I don't even have to go in there. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh my god! Fuck you! God damn it! This is just borderline abuse at this point. At least, yeah.
Walls need some work before this place is secured. My husband could fix them right up.
Dude, finished in 3 hours. Let me see how long this dude stays. 4 days.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door. Tell me what you saw. It is the light of the Godhammer you saw. It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of it brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, there were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11. Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margaren. her fiercest as 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall. Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the God. Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from the connection we once shared with Magran. After the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses. And since not many can claim to have killed a god, it is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Magran was pleased by the world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart, crossing two gods. Even as Magran shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed, just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Magran's teachings, I would find them again. I remembered Magran's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel, like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Magran at her heart. At least the road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples. I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and... There is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse. Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you know... You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it. We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit. Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us, we all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to... You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did. At the cost of our own, and at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned. If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margren, put them in a new light. I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher.
Holy shit. Okay, we have the dungeons. Okay, okay, let's build these walls. He is hiding something. I want the dungeon because let's see if I can imprison this guy. That far archipelago. So if I let him go, would I meet him in the second part? I don't remember. I don't think I've let him go in before. Do I go and put a good word for her or what?
Walls need some work before this place is secured. My husband could fix them right up.
A famed archmage. I am given, but he is poorly regarded in the Earl of Yenwood, the original in fact when dear. He devoted his life to excavating. After that, the keep remained abandoned. I can only guess why. Not as a... When it was built,
Okay. Cannot send message through her. I have to go and find the knights. Wait.
I feel sorry.